Good to see you guys. I actually don't. Welcome to TO Talk episode 5. I'm here solo tonight. The other guys, one of them just met. Other guys didn't respond, couldn't make it. Stuff came up, so they're uh they're gonna go ahead and probably to be in next time. Either way, I guess most of you guys are gonna be watching the YouTube video version of this. So it's going to be a lot of me ranting and Harrison asking if I need somebody else. Uh, okay, I'm gonna rant. Tell him exactly that. Tell him that I'm just. So, how do I start this off? So, GFC is gonna be this week, which is super cool, and I'm excited, and I'm stressed, but mostly excited to get that going because that's a big deal. Like, $5,000 pot is a big deal just dealing with in general. But if you look here, you go to the Smash GG page. You look at attendees. Um, let's start with Melee. Go to Melee. We have 16 entrants, and you go to Wii U. We have 35 entrants. And if I'm gonna be honest, Wii U's not like Wii U's in better shape than Melee is here. Like that's not good. I'll be let's be really like real here. That's just not good. Like I understand part of it's because Wii U has Ally, ESAM, MV coming, Cosmos too. But even more so than that, it just feels like recently our Melee community has just been not showing up to things, dying out slowly. And when I say our Melee community, I mean mostly Metro, because the Tulsa community is going fine. It's a younger community. It's kind of where Metro was, I'd say, like 8 months ago, 8 or 9 months ago, even beyond that, maybe even a year ago. It's like at that stage where pretty much every time there's a tournament, everyone in the area comes, and not saying that we need that, but it's just really weird to see Melee Weekly in Metro get like 12 people, 14 people, you know? And then you see this kind of monthly event, which I understand cruises the next weekend. Some of you might have to save money for that, but this is like a good opportunity to play some out of state players. I don't know, it's a lot of money too, so even if out of state players didn't come, you're confident in getting money. Like it just seems like you like a really weird opportunity for people to pass up. And I'll look here, and it's just you have like Hazy and Zelpri, Disney. And I know a lot of people had trouble because it was originally 2 days, and now it's one day. So I really do hope that you guys really start considering coming to this more. It's last minute signups now, because if I remember correctly, registration ends days. It usually tells you how many days left. I guess it won't. No, here it is. 3 more days from this video, which is the 17th. So at the end of the 19th, so as the 19th becomes the 20th, registration's done. And if you do want to come, you have to pay $50 at the door, and you won't be seated. You'll just be thrown into a pool. I honestly won't care about seating you for that exact reason. And that's just not great. You know, it just feels like we haven't been going to stuff, and I really hope it's just because you're planning on coming to cruise. And I wish there was more people watching right now, so I could have like a dialogue about this with some melee players. because I really don't know why attendance has gone down, and I want to get to the source of that problem because it would be terrible if we just had really small melee like metro area. If our weeklies are getting the same numbers as the Tulsa area, which is much, much, much smaller, then we have a problem. So I really want to figure out what that problem is. I don't know if is it timing, days, too many weeklies, whatever it could be. Just like let me know, let somebody I know like know, let any of the TOs know. We can work on getting that changed. But shout outs to Tulsa, definitely going strong at least, and they're improving every single day. They're gonna catch up to Metro, so I mean we'll see it at Cruisin' for a Bruisin' 3, I guess. But I would like to see more of you at GFC, not just because it's for a good cause. 'Cause that's a huge deal too. Like it's just it's for a good cause. Like help out any way you can. But even beyond that, so like when this opportunity was given to me, they really wanted to know whether or not Melee was going to have a solid turnout. And I told them, yeah, Melee scene is about the same size as the Wii U scene because when I first talked about this, that seemed 100% true. And in the last month, the Wii U scene has done nothing but grow, and the Melee scene seems to be shrinking. So in the future, this opportunity could just be not given at all. Like if we do this a second year and there's another $5,000 on the line, there's a possibility that it just goes all to the Wii U scene, just only a Wii U event. That's easily a possibility, and I want to avoid that because I like treating those two scenes really equally, and how I split my time as a TO, as a commentator, and as a player. I like being with both scenes, even as a friend. So I just really hope that you guys can find a way to get to this event. And one step that I'm going to take, even beyond that, is so I had gotten everything moved for the bracket to be on day one. So that's where the whole big prize pool comes in, all that stuff. That's where it's all going to come in. That's cool. But that leaves room for amateur brackets day two, is what I said. For the people who weren't going to make it out of pools, didn't make it out of pools, didn't play that much. At this rate, we're not even going to have pools for Melee. So, yeah. So we're just not even gonna have Melee pools right now. It's just a straight 16-person bracket, and where's the fun in that? And like the guys who get top eight, yeah, win 2 rounds, get top eight. Good for you. Uh, they're gonna be happy about it, but like the rest of you, I just don't know where you guys are at. And the out of state players coming, Ark messaged me today, and he said that it looks like a really small event, and he was really disappointed. And he knows it's guaranteed. He knows the money's guaranteed. He knows that if he wins, he's leaving with $1,000. Like that's not causing any of him to be upset at all. He's just sad that there's just not more people wanting to play Melee, like especially in this kind of circumstance. So man, I just really can't push hard enough how it just feels sad now. And I know like at least the OC weeklies are getting like a decent turnout. But we used to have like 30-person weeklies almost every week for the metro area back when Sunny's was open and I was the TO. I know that after I left as the TO, it died down a little bit, but we still got like 24 people a week. Like we still got reasonable numbers. And then now feels like we're getting sub 20 almost every week. And it doesn't. I don't even expect the PR players to come because unless more than one PR player is coming, it's generally just a clean sweep for one of them. But there just needs to be more mid rank players because like this last week, it was just kind of like I don't know. This last week, I stopped in on Sunday and it was Hazy and Shythid were there, and then just like 16 other people, and it seemed okay. It seemed like a solid turnout. But then there's like a bunch of people that used to come to everything that weren't there, and I was just like, wow, I don't know. It just feels like a trank. And school's picking up though. School's picking up around this time of year, and I know that's definitely got to be a factor. A lot of the melee players are college age, and even high school. You know, there's like around this time of year, you got a lot of stuff to do. So, like, I'm not gonna just say, oh, it seems like the last month's been like a low turnout, but like overall, I would really, really like to know what at least I can do to help. Because like even if it's just like nothing, you know, I just want to know if it's just like half the community has a personal reason that's just been keeping them from playing for the last 2 months. That's just like a thing that's like, okay, that's really sucks, and you know, at least I can offer like moral support and hope that you know you get through whatever you're going through. But if it's actually like a community problem that you guys have, I'd like to hear about that too, and just like see what I can do to help. Or like the other TOs, like the melee TOs, we all talk all the time about stuff. So anything you tell me gets passed on to whoever it needs to get passed on to, and your local TO will take any like criticisms constructively and work towards making a better experience for everyone. Because I've just kind of been ignoring the slow decline. I just didn't want to believe it, you know. I just didn't want to like be like, oh no, the scene's like disappearing slowly. Because I don't think that's true, you know. I just think that there's just some stuff going on that I don't know about that I would like to help fix. So go ahead, message me, put it in the chat. I know Hazy just said 20 weeklies, no inclusive large Smash Fests anymore. I was gonna say, okay, there we go. Yes, Geo hosts an inclusive large Smash Fest every Saturday. So there's one. I know when Ross has free time, he's just like anyone can come over and play. There's another one. Ross is, I don't know. Ross also does stuff like for Smash Fests. At least those are two. I feel like Norman, the free weekly Norman should be more like a Smash Fest, but the Normanites kind of have really small-ish Smash Fests. But they're like really easy to get to know, and if you just ask anyone, I think a big part of the whole Smash Fest thing is like when you meet a player in the community, you can talk to them, and if you want to play them, you don't have to play them at a tournament. You can talk to individual players and go out and find a day where you can go to one house or the other, or apartment, whatever, play Smash for a few hours together, work on stuff, learn stuff, just hang out. Because that's like, I agree with Hazy. Like, it feels like we don't do that, and I don't think it's like that people aren't having Smash Fest, or that people are trying to exclude people. It's just one of those things where people just haven't gotten to know each other. I feel like going to a Melee Weekly used to be something where everybody knew each other, everybody was friends, everybody would hang out, everybody would talk and goof around. And if we hosted a Smash Fest like Smash House, everyone would be there. But with Smash House gone and people moving and I don't know, school stuff, I feel like we're just not going to stuff anymore. And that's starting to bleed over into like monthlies or like bigger events. And this could definitely cause a huge issue going forward because if I can't in like good faith say, hey, if we have a melee event, we'll get the same numbers as the Wii U event, then I can't in good faith ask for the same kind of pop bonuses and funding from sponsors. I was there's a tournament in December in Tulsa hosted by Game Over Entertainment, and they have Wii U and they have Melee, and Wii U gets a pop bonus and Melee doesn't because they've not hosted a Melee event in a long time. So they don't actually know if that's an investment that they're going to get back, and until they know, they're gonna make good on the investment. Like I'm not even saying like make more than what they put in, because that money also comes from sponsors, but just kind of like man hours and stuff like that, and whatever little bit they do put in, plus time, effort. There's a lot of things that go into running an event, and like if they don't know they're getting at least what they're putting in, then they can't give that kind of treatment. They can't give the pot bonuses. They can't give just space of tournaments. They can't allocate proper space, and then it's just one of those. I don't know. It's just like a cycle of destruction that I want to avoid. So yeah, I've been going out to like all these weird fringe parts of the scene too. Like I've gone to Stillwater and I've gone to Tahlequah, and they're interested in coming out and like being a part of the scene as a whole and going to more stuff. But if the largest portion of the scene becomes incredibly inactive, then we have a lot of issues. And I know it's like I said, it's just talking to people sometimes. Like Paymon every Monday will play. He hasn't streamed in a bit. I don't know. I don't know if he still streams, but he has streaming equipment and he plays at his house. And he will literally let anyone come over as long as they're a smasher. And it's just people don't know it, or people haven't ever met him, or people don't talk to him, or people are too intimidated to talk to him. I don't know what it is, but it just feels like we just need everyone to, I don't know, kind of come together, be more active and stuff. Let me know what's wrong. I will, like I said, I want to try and fix it. Now on to the other side, the Wii U side. Um, like Wii U's just growing at a ridiculously fast rate. Like at this point, it just seems unreal. I feel like every week I go to add weeklies to Elo, and then there are new names in there. There's a free tournament that gets like 20 people a week now. There's a weekly that gets over that gets over 20 people a week. That gets like over 30 people a week. There's another paid weekly that gets closer to 20. So, and then there's like a billion free ones the throughout the scene, like throughout the week, and I think like we're able to support that with just purely the number of players. But these free tourneys don't need to be looked at like I don't know, like if you want tourney experience, there's a difference between people going to wherever they can make. I understand. I don't know. It's just frustrating, I guess. Sorry about that, guys. Someone didn't know I was doing this. I'll get that. Okay. Like I was on a. I don't know. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's just frustrating. Like I don't want to be as frustrated as I am, but I've seen this pattern before with other stuff, and it just seems like going down like a path that I don't want to go down. So, like I said, just message me. Let me know what I can do, what's going on with you. I know a lot of people are planning. I say planning because things can go wrong, for cruise, and I really hope they at least make it to that. But if we don't show up big, which I don't think we're going to be showing up big this weekend, then I can guarantee that it's going to be a bit before we start getting to get big pop bonuses or anything like this ever again. It's going to take a lot of convincing. It's going to take a lot of work, and I just hope people are prepared for that consequence. I'm working on preparing for it right now. So yeah, I guess moving on from that, like I said, GFC's just kind of got a low count in both areas for the most part. We have 16 for melee. If we could get that number up, that'd be fantastic. If we don't, I'm not gonna be super mad. Like things come up. I just hope that people don't get mad at me later on when I can't provide equal treatment that I've been providing for Melee and Smash 4 because as I've gotten farther along in TOing, and the bigger I want to make an event or the more successful I want to make an event, the more I need to talk to sponsorships and other organizations to give towards the causes that I'm working for or like the tournaments I'm working on and stuff like that. And what it ultimately is coming down to is when someone asks me how much, like how many people are going to be at a thing, and like if it's going to be equal numbers or it's going to be awkward. Because if I get like $1,000 to use in pop bonuses, and there's double the players in Smash 4 than there is in Melee, I can't, in good conscience, give them the same amount of the bonus. I'd have to give more to Wii U because they earned it. They showed up. And I just don't want to have to do that in the future. So I split this event right down the middle. Like originally, they could have just gone and done only Wii U for this event, and in all honesty, it would have simplified things. But I definitely put my bet on the Melee community to show, and if they don't, then the worst thing that's going to happen is that I won't be able to make that bet a second time. So if you're thinking about signing up and you haven't, just let me know. Or if you can't sign up, then that's fine. Just I want to know what's going on. I don't want it to be an issue that I can fix and people aren't telling me about. So just let me know where we stand on that. Watching your Melee player, and you can't go, haven't signed up, etc. What's holding you back? But yeah, so there's that. There's definitely that, and I want to backtrack a little here through chat because I've missed some stuff, I'm sure, during my rant. Yeah, like Harrison said, we made this new channel, which I'm sorry if it confused you guys. I've had a few people tell me that they don't watch Tio Talk because they don't play Melee, and it was getting really confusing. So I made a new YouTube channel and a new Twitch channel that's just called Smash Oklahoma. We'll be using this from now on to simplify things. They'll be uploaded to the Smash Oklahoma YouTube page, which I will eventually work more on the future. It's just kind of one of those things where I haven't been able to do much with it yet, but I will in the future. So this is the channel we'll be using. Yeah, it might. I don't know. I just want to find a way to get Melee back on track. So, like I said, just let me go, guys. Moving on just to specific stuff for GFC, for those of you that are going, I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple links into the chat. So, if you, but stuff happens. So a lot of stuff has happened for this event. Looking for these. Okay. So if you want to commentate at GFC, which I know a lot of you guys want to commentate because just do. I don't know why. I can't explain why I started commentating. That's a long story. But if you guys want to commentate or volunteer, oh right, I remember the post. Doesn't look. Okay. So I'm going to post the commentary into the chat. This is the link that you guys will need to use if you want to commentate this. So I'm going to type this in. GFC. So go ahead and fill that out. I don't really care who you are. If you don't fill it out, I'm not going to schedule you for commentary. it's really that simple. If it's something like, I mean, as far as local players, like out of state players, or a lot of out of state players, like there's out of state commentators who messaged me and talked to me specifically, and obviously I know who they are because I'm friends with them and they've already like I already know all the stuff they've worked on. But there's a lot of you that just that want to commentate at weeklies and stuff, and I don't know, like it's just like you want to commentate at weeklies, but if you have no videos you ever commentating, then I can't in like good faith put you on the mic. So I need people who are planning to be there, who are planning to commentate, Melee, Smash 4, whatever you like want to commentate. I need you to fill out that form. Like it's in the chat right now. And if you don't want to commentate, but you just want to volunteer and help me out during the weekend, which is greatly appreciated because we're gonna need help to run an event like this. So if you want to do that, I'm putting this in chat. This is the volunteer form. And I know some of you guys are in high school. If you have to do high school credit hours, like a volunteer credit hours thing, I can actually sign off for stuff like this. So if you're interested, so volunteering at this event, especially because it's for charity too, like you can pick up hours that way. Also, if you just like helping, if you're a TO, just because you're a TO in Oklahoma, don't expect me to assume that you're already like how do I say this? Don't expect me to assume that you're already signed up, because like you're already gonna be helping me out because I don't know that. I don't know that till you commit to it because I don't know exactly who's gonna be there, 100% guaranteed. I need to know all this stuff in advance to make the event run well. So if you're a local TO that wants to help out, if you're just a normal person who wants to help out, we're gonna need pool captains, assistant TOs, all the whole 9 yards. So if you want to volunteer, please, please, please click on the link I just put in, fill out the form, and I will contact volunteers soon, and we'll like figure something out for you guys because I really need that kind of stuff to be done as soon as possible. Um. Okay. So yeah, Johnny, if you need service hours for school, I can literally sign off on this. I am an adult, and this is a charity event. And if I'm being honest, in any event that's like in the future that I run, if I need an assistant, like volunteer or something, and you want volunteer hours, I'll sign the form because that's fine. So there we go. Uh, Sitting up now because I got tired of leaning back. So there's the important stuff I really need to get out there. I'm gonna repost both those links today too. I really need that stuff figured out. Also, people want to know about schedule for the event. I'd love to give you one. I don't know who's coming to the event. There's 3 more days. The schedule will be up almost immediately after registration closes. I will be on top of that. Like I'm doing all my homework tomorrow that I have left for the entire week, just so that I will be fine doing it. So, if you guys need a schedule, the best I can give you is the earliest bracket, which will be Melee doubles, because things will be a little blocked out, because ESAM will be entering both events. Earliest event will be Melee doubles, and that will take place at 11:30. So yeah, there you go. If you have any other questions about stuff like that, I know, like I said, I'm gonna block it out a little bit. Melee doubles probably won't even take that long when we have 16 people and singles. I'm actually gonna count how many people we have for doubles, fighting over this $500 to split. So 11, and only one group has declared teammates. So those are pretty good odds. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Those are definitely pretty good odds. I will also say that Ark and JF, I think Ark forgot to sign up for doubles. Either way, yeah, that's not going to take long. So probably gonna start with you doubles pretty soon after. And that's all I can give you guys for a schedule right now, because unless this changes, then day one's not gonna take much time at all. Actually, it's gonna take 0 time. Oh, one person registered during my rant. I'm very happy. Newly registered person. I'm gonna read the email I just got that told me who it was. Shiny, thank you, Shiny. You'll definitely get volunteer hours now because you'll be there. That's important. Hmm. Sorry, I just got a notification about a Tulsa PR, and I'm an honorable mention on the Tulsa PR, and that's really sad. Whatever. All right, we'll get. Man, that's rude for everyone who didn't get listed. Whatever. I'm not even. Whatever. Okay, sorry. That's a whole nother story. Okay. But yeah, a schedule can't be made until at least Thursday. At least you're gonna sign up, please. Schedule will be up Thursday morning. Pools will also be up Thursday. Those are two things I can promise you. Right now, there's not even enough people to really have pools that aren't round robin, but damn it, we'll have pools, I guess, because might as well give you guys your money's worth. Uh, okay. So, yeah. You guys can declare teammates up till Friday. I just want to focus you guys getting registered. The teammates thing will come after that. I'll make sure everybody who get a teammate. I won't worry too much. I just don't really know what else to say. Like, I ranted a lot. I really hope more Melee people sign up. I really hope more Wii U people also sign up. I mean, we're at like 36 Wii U entrants and 16 Melee entrants. That's disappointing. Even for 1 month prep, that's disappointing. Like 1 month prep, I imagined like 30 people for Melee. We use pulling weight. I guess Melee scene's kind of changed a lot recently. Like I said, if there's any issues, problems, I know things will change. Melee. I know there's just something else going on. People are just probably busy. I really hope most of you guys can make it out for that. Out of staters are gonna come, and it'd be really worth it just to play them. That being said, for the amateur bracket, because I know a lot of people just can't come because they can't make day one. If you guys are, so I'm gonna say this right now for people, so there's no confusion. To every player who is not on the, actually, I don't have the ELO memorized. I gotta take a look. That seems. Yeah, it seems fair. Okay. So, for every player who is not in the top 40 of either ELO in Oklahoma, if you register but cannot be there for the day one bracket, you will be entered into the amateur brackets for day two. Just because, like, I'm not going to limit you guys. If you didn't make it out of pools, or you didn't show up, all that stuff, you can go ahead and play on day two. There's not really a prize for the amateur bracket right now. I'm sure I can scrounge up something decent. at least your money back for the winner from the event. That'd be cool, right? See what I can scrounge. But on the overall, that's what I can offer to help out, because I know this event's been confusing. But well, like I said, brackets will be done day one for both games. Day two will be a fun, goofy Smash Fest stream day where we just try to raise more money for the event with the players that came out. Arc is planning on staying for day two, so I can tell you right now, Arc is probably one of the best people to ask for advice in mail that I've ever met. You know, like, I just can't really describe why, but it's just he understands how to explain things to players better than anyone I've ever talked to. So he's going to be there all day. We're going to have a good time. We're going to play a lot of friendlies, goofy brackets after the amateur brackets are over. Talking about like giant melee. I heard like Arc really wants giant melee. He says it's really goofy and fun. And from what I've seen, it makes a lot of other characters viable. Roy becomes a bit more viable, which is really funny. Apparently Peach will be banned, is what he says is the best way to go, so we'll do that. For Wii U, I have a really goofy stage list event. Just have fun. We have enough setups with customs, maybe customs. I don't know. We'll just figure some stuff out. For that, those announcements will come in the next couple days once I get time to kind of sit down and not worry about people signing up and just figure out fun events. So probably gonna do some polls. So I definitely think this is gonna be a great event. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Working on it hasn't exactly been easy. It's just kind of been a lot of stuff to take care of, like behind the scenes, and a lot of getting, no, I can't make it. I tried really hard to get a top melee player. They all said they either couldn't make it or had to get their flights paid for, etc. Didn't work out. The numbers weren't there to do that, to justify it. We got, thanks to Alpha, we got Sam and MVD willing to just come out, have a good time, and hang out with you guys this weekend. And the ACS actually wanted Ally there, so they helped get Ally there. So definitely just been a whole long thing this last month, and I've had a whole bunch of other events to also be working on. So I really hope, really hope that you guys can consider coming out. Because it's just kind of one of those moments where I guess like my expectations for how many people are going to be at the event are really low now. And just my expectations for the event overall are going to be low. I feel like day one's going to last till like 5 p.m. because we're just going to be done by 5 p.m. And that's a huge fortunate thing. I mean, you guys are doing a good job of proving my point that it shouldn't be a 2-day event, so there's that. Good job on you for that. Yeah, I can still crack jokes about it. I had a good sense of humor. You know, yeah. Sorry about that noise. Oh wait, I don't think you guys can hear the noise from my computer. Yay! I'm slowly learning how to use OBS too, which is cool. Very user friendly. I understand why Andrew uses this. That being said, I'm gonna kind of open up chat for some questions. I'm gonna actually backtrack through chat. I think I see some questions. I just talk about this. So yeah, how many people get out of pools? Good question, Chuck. I'll let you know when I know how many people are in pools. Like if I did round robin pools, they'd be pretty small pools. Probably like one. No, but I probably won't even do that. You know, honestly, if we don't. Okay, so I'm gonna lay it out like this. If we don't get 40 people signed up, I'm not even gonna have pools for either event. So Yeah, unless the event gets 40 people, there won't be pools. I think that is a pretty fair way to do this, but because at 40 I could have 8 pools and do 5 players in each pool, and top 2 make it out and have a top 16, and then run through top 16 real quick. So that's what we're gonna do. Um, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So it's not a great scenario, as you guys can see, but it's probably what we're gonna have to do because it's not like anything else is gonna take up time in the day. So yeah. All right, next question. Could I just go to hang out because I don't have that much money? I don't know. I'm not in charge of any of that. I don't really know how the money system is working to begin with. I'm just showing up, making sure things are set up, and running a tournament. So, as far as that, that is a question for the RTZ people that you need to post. And when you say just hang out, I assume you mean play. So, even friendlies, I don't know. You just have to ask the Facebook page. I can't answer that question. I don't know the answer. Sorry. Uh, okay. I tried talking to Plup. Um, I kind of did. I kind of reached out, but I don't really know him, and he doesn't know me, so I didn't really get a response. Obviously, even though other PG people are going, just I don't know. I didn't really get a response. I didn't try super hard on that because it's weird to talk to players I don't even know. Um, yeah, Axe was close, but Axe said that he had a really busy October. That was real unfortunate for. Okay. I did reach out to Wobbles, who's a Panda Globals person. I straight up was like, "Hey, what's up, man? This is fun. You don't have to take it seriously." Didn't get a response. I asked somebody else to contact. I asked 2 other people to contact him too, and didn't. So I didn't get a response on either. I think he just kind of doesn't want to play Smash right now, so he just needs a break. I respect that. I definitely understand that. He did not confirm either. Mojo is wanting to come. He forgot. He's at it last minute, scrambling for a ride situation. So, is if he gets a ride, he'll show. I guess that's just like any other big tournament run. Those are usually top dogs. Um, let's see. The people who register that don't make day one, I don't know. Probably not. That just means like a round robin pool of 4 just seems silly. I don't know. I do want people to get more games in. I really do. But at the same time, I don't know. It just seems like such a massive waste of my time. So 40 people who actually show. Say 40 people who actually show. Because at that point, it's just pathetic to be splitting hairs on that. So, uh, did I reach out to Yori? No, I forgot because I don't actually know Yori. So I didn't actually. I'm not even in the Tennessee Smash group. So yeah, I could not reach out. Unfortunate stuff. I hope Mojo shows up too. What time will Melee singles start? I don't know. Depends on how many people enter. Because we gotta see how long doubles it's gonna take. Because doubles should be done real quick so far. um, but I can't even estimate that. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, Luke. Thanks for hitting Yori up now. That'd be nice. See if that works out. I don't know. It's a long drive, so I wouldn't be surprised if he said no. So yeah, I guess that's more or less it. I don't really know what else to say now. I kind of have run out. I don't seem to be getting a ton of questions. You know, I thank you for your sincere apology. I understand you have other obligations. I don't know who you are because it says Crobat Swag, and that's I don't think I know anyone named Crobat Swag. So please let me know who you are, and that'd be super helpful. Um, that's very confusing me. It's confusing me a lot right now, actually. So yeah, but thank you for your apology, Crobat Swag. I would love to know who you are. I would understand. Yeah. Oh, Yardo's watching. Hi, Yardo. Yardo, I really hope that you got your answer about how much money was going to the charity. I really hope you did. That information wasn't disclosed to me either. Oh, okay. Hey, Shannon. Dude, I understand. That's like a 3 hour drive for you. Thank you for your apology, man. Okay. Um. Yeah, Yardo, I didn't get. To really hope you got an answer. That'd be nice to know. At this point, I just really hope that our stream just gets a lot of views and we get donations. That's 100% going to the charity at least. So if I'm gonna end this, I'm gonna end on this. If you can't go, please tune in to either of the two streams. It's gonna be RTZ Esports and I assume RTZ Esports 2, whatever the second stream is named. But I really do hope that you guys tune in. And if you have just a few bucks you can spare that month, go ahead and just donate. Even if it's, even if you can't donate at all, just share the link. Share the donation link, not even the stream link. Uh, I mean like the donation link, because at the end of the day, it's not. This isn't about publicity for our scene or RTZ or anything. It's about making sure that we help raise money for the ACS. And I would love to be able to raise at least $5,000 for the ACS, considering that's how much money they've put in towards the event. If we can't do that, then that's really what would make this event a failure. So I truly hope that we raise together on that and make a difference there, or at least make them break even on the investment. Yeah. Just please, like I said, let me know what's going on. Melee scene. I want to help get people to events. I want to know if there's any big problems that I could be helping with, even small problems I could be helping. Whatever we need to do. And Yardo, you actually did today. Awesome. That took a long time for you to get an answer. And I hope you got the answer you were looking for. I don't really know what the answer would be still. That aside, I think it's gonna be time to end the stream and the recording. So I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. It shouldn't take too much time. And once it's uploaded, I hope that people watch it and give me some more feedback. So yeah. All right. Hope you guys have a good night. Hope you guys can come to the event and message me with any questions, comments, concerns. next TO talk, we'll probably be talking about the aftermath of the event. Good or bad, we'll see. Definitely going to be a good episode. Landon Major will be joining, and Kaze too. Kaze could have joined tonight, but then I would have slowed me down making this video. So sorry, Harrison. Just wanted to get this out of the way. So yeah, cool stuff. You guys have a great night. I will go, I guess, make a bunch of Facebook posts about this event. So later.